Up for sale now, Vehiclemax. We have a beautiful 2007 Cadillac Escalade, short wheelbase, two-wheel drive, champagne on the outside, with a light beige leather interior, loaded up with factory navigation, color backup camera, factory power moonroof, factory DVD player, power running boards, factory 22-inch chrome wheels, power tailgate, heated seats, cooled seats, and a number of other options that I'll get into in just a minute. It has a clean title and a clean Carfax you can view right now for free at our website, vehiclemax.net. We're located at 3200 Northwest 37th Street, Miami, Florida, 33142 is our zip code. Open Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturdays 9 to 5, and we're always closed on Sundays. We have been in the car business since 1992 and have sold over 31,000 cars. We are an accredited member of the Better Business Bureau with an A+ rating. You can check that out for yourself at our website. Right on the homepage is a clickable link to the Better Business Bureau site, which will take you right to our rating. If you have any questions, feel free to call me. My name is George. I can be reached at 305-218-5462. The car has no dents, no hail damage, no love bug damage, no major scratches or touch-ups of any kind. One of the many features in this vehicle is a remote start, and I'll show you how that works. Car has to be locked. Press and hold the little circle up in the top, and the car starts right up. This is a really neat feature, especially in the summer when it's nice and hot. As long as you had the air conditioning on when you last left the vehicle, when the car comes on, so will the AC, and the car will cool down. In the winter, the opposite. As long as you had the heater when you last left the vehicle, when the car comes on, so will the heater, and when it reaches enough temperature, it'll warm up the car for you. When you're ready to go, just unlock the vehicle, put the key in the ignition, open the switch, and you're ready to drive off. If you change your mind and want to turn it off, press the little circle again, and the car turns right off. Also, the power tailgate. The power tailgate can be opened in 3 different ways. From the remote control, as I'm doing now, by squeezing the tailgate handle on the switch as long as the vehicle is unlocked, or also by pressing the overhead console switch that I'll show you in just a minute. To close the tailgate, you can close it from the remote control by pressing this button here, or by pressing the button in the overhead console. And I'll show you that in just a second. So let's go ahead and move on to the inside. By the way, as I was saying, you got power running boards, and I left the door ajar so you can see how they work. Now I'm going to close it up so you can see how they retract. Okay. All right. The door panels are beige, light beige, with a wood trimming. Of course, you got power windows, power door locks, cruise control, tilt wheel, power mirrors with turn signals, memory seats for up to 2 drivers, automatic headlights that come on at sunset and come off at sunrise, manual tilt wheel, got dual power seat, power recliner, and lumbar support. You've got curtain side airbags on the front post, the middle post, and there's another set of curtain side airbags on this post right here. Before I sit down, let me pan over the seating area now so you can see it's in great shape without any cuts, tears, or burn holes. Matter of fact, there's no burn holes anywhere in the seats, door panels, headliner, or carpeting, and there's no odor of smoke, so it looks like the previous owner may have been a non-smoker. All right, let me get inside and get it started for you. Okay. All right, let's turn it on here. And let's get the air conditioning on here. And put the temperature a little lower because it's very warm outside today. All right, now we're loading the movie. We have a movie playing back there, so you can see the DVD player. Let's give it a second here. Let me get that air conditioning facing me. Okay, all right, there's the movie playing now. And let me see here. It's playing the same movie back here. Give it just a second there. All right, and this is the same movie that is playing over here. Okay. Now you can do this. You can play a movie on this DVD here, on this navigation screen, as long as the vehicle is in park. When you take it out of park, it's going to take off the movie for obvious safety reasons. If you put it in reverse, you're going to get the color rear camera. Okay, which along with the rear bumper parking sensor should help you avoid any accidents when backing up. Okay, you can also put the navigation here. Okay, now the movie, the DVD that's in the roof, this DVD right here is still playing the movie. Okay, and while you get your navigation going over here. Let's go ahead and open the moonroof so we can get a little bit of lighting. This is a glass moonroof. It is tinted, but also has a hard cover that blocks out the sun completely. Now you can tilt it by pressing this button here, or you can slide it, which is what we're gonna do, and then you can just open it a little bit by pressing lightly, but if you press all the way in, it's like a double click switch. It takes it and opens it all the way. All right, the power tailgate switch I was telling you on the overhead console, this is it. If you press here, you will open it or close it depending on what position it's in. If you press it here and keep it down there, it'll disable the tailgate, and you can only open it manually. These are for your powering, your tumbling middle row bucket seats, and I'll show you how that goes. I'm going to tumble this one right here. This is to gain access to a third row seat. Although little ones usually just walk in between, for adults it's more comfortable when you do that. And there's also a way to do it back there, as I'll show you when I get back there. Alright, up in the top here you got your home link or universal garage door opener, where you can program up to 3 garage doors or gates if you happen to live in a gated community. You got map lights up here in the center. Alright. Okay, alright, you got, by the way, the screen will tilt sideways by pressing this button over here, and that's kind of a silly feature in my opinion, but it actually, I guess it could work if it's if the sun's hitting you at an angle. That way you can change the glare. All right, you get the heated seat and cooled seat option. The cooling is up in the top. This one here heats the backrest only. This one heats the entire seat. So let's see what it looks like up here on the display when I engage it. All right, if you press it once, it goes in high, twice for medium speed, one more time for low, and one more time for off. And these do the exact same thing except the heat. I'm gonna leave it on because it's crazy hot outside. All right, get your power adjustable pedals. This feature allows you to move the pedals about 3 or 4 inches away from you or toward you, which comes in really handy when you have a very tall driver or a very short driver. Rear window washer. This is to disable the running boards. For example, if you don't want the running boards to come in and out, you can just press that button and they'll stay at the position they're in. For example, if both are out and you press that button, they'll stay out the whole time. If both are in and you press that button, they'll stay in the whole time. Alright, you got your ashtray here, which looks like it's never even been used. This pops open into a cup holder. Okay. And in the center console here where you rest your elbow, you got a 2-tier storage. Your top tier and your bottom tier. Top tier is for smaller stuff. The bottom tier is a deeper storage, and it has a cigarette lighter adapter for your chargers. Alright, over here, this is to disable your parking sensors in case you're towing a boat or trailer, so it's not beeping the whole time when you're going in reverse. Once you take it out of reverse, it will actually enable itself. This is to disable your traction control. This here is for your trip, your onboard preferences, your information, and all those good things that these will actually display over here in the area where the odometer's at. This vehicle does have 135,000 miles, but it's in really, really great shape. If whoever had it took real good care of it. Alright, the car is running right now. Keep an eye on the tachometer. I'm going to rev the engine. And the reason I'm doing that is just so you can see that the car is running and idling perfectly, and that there are no check engine light on, no airbag light, no service engine soon, no maintenance due, nothing like that. Everything is running and working to perfection. The only light that you see there is General Motors daytime driving lights. Alright, this car does have HID lights, by the way. The power windows in the front, these two here are one touch, meaning you don't have to hold the switch for the window to go down. And both mirrors have turn signals. Put the window back up. We got a bunch of people making noise out there. Alright, let's put a little music on. And you'll notice this is a touch screen. This is a movie that's playing, but let's put some music here. Let's find a station here. Alright, you can raise or lower the volume right from the steering wheel. Bose stereo sound system. You can lower the volume here. Mute it here in the center. Okay. This also serves as voice command when you hold it down. Alright, these buttons here are to navigate about your preset stations. Those are the ones that you say hear yourself, which of course can be changed. Okay. The source button. This one helps you navigate from AM to FM to XM to DVD, auxiliary, and so on. And then this one here is your seek button, which takes you to the next available station. Alright, you get cruise control over here, and you get your heated steering wheel option right there. Okay, you get a leather wrapped steering wheel with wood trimming, and I'll pan around it nice and slow so you can see it's in great shape without any cuts, tears, or burn holes. No cracks on the wood trimming either. Alright, at the end of the shifter level, you have your towing haul mode. I'm gonna press it once, and that turns on that yellow wagon there. What that does is that disables the overdrive, so you don't burn out your transmission going up or shifting in and out because of what you're towing. To turn off the towing haul mode, just press it again. The little yellow wagon goes away. And you're back to normal operation. On the shifter here, you got your manual shifting option. I'll show you how that goes. Put the car in drive, and when you go down to the M, it's going to go to manual shift 1, which means we're in first gear. So if I tap on the plus there, it's going to shift up all the way up to 6, as this is a 6-speed automatic transmission. To downshift, tap on the minus. Every time you tap it, it changes the gear, up or down. And nothing's happening now because we're not moving, obviously, but if we were moving, you'd be shifting gears right there. If that does not interest you, leave it on the D, and the 6-speed automatic transmission will do the shifting for you. Okay. This vehicle has an auto-dimming rear-view mirror that has a sensor that senses bright light. So if somebody puts their high beams on you, it will darken the mirror so it doesn't bother your vision. On the upper right-hand corner of the mirror, you got a temperature readout and also a compass. This vehicle is equipped with the OnStar system. If you purchase this vehicle from us, you will get a 90-day free trial with OnStar at no cost to you. Let me tell you how the OnStar works. For example, if you get into a car accident and any of the airbags deploy, including the side airbags, it will send an immediate signal to the OnStar center to let them know you've been involved in an accident. They'll attempt to contact you through the car to make sure you're okay. If you do not respond within a reasonable amount of time, they'll dispatch emergency vehicles to come to your aid. Also, they provide you with a 24-hour number should you lock your keys inside your car by any chance. You can call that number, identify yourself. Once they know it's you, they can send an immediate signal to the car to get it open, which will save you a bunch of time and money having to wait for a locksmith and having to pay a locksmith. If you have any kind of emergency, press the red button next to the OnStar. The OnStar center will come on and assist you with that emergency. If you're lost in any directions or your check engine light comes on, press the blue OnStar button. The OnStar center will come on and give you turn-by-turn directions until you arrive at your destination. They can also diagnose your check engine light from remote and tell you how to proceed to take care of it. They also have concierge service and roadside assistance. For more details, visit OnStar.com. Up at the top here, this is your home link or universal garage door opener, where you can program up to 3 garage doors or gates if you happen to live in a gated community. You'll notice this is passenger airbag off. This vehicle has a sensor underneath this seat that senses weight, and when there's no passenger there, it disables the airbag. That way, in case you get into a car accident, this airbag over here does not deploy unnecessarily. When somebody sits down in the seat, it's going to sense the weight and it'll turn the airbag right back on. And if you do get into a car accident, and should the airbag be needed to be deployed because of the accident, it will deploy because it senses the weight of the passenger. Okay, you got also vanity mirrors here with lighting on both sides, of course. Got map lights up at the top here. Let's go ahead and pan over the dashboard now so you can see it's in great shape without any cuts, tears, burn holes, or cracks. It's not lifting up anywhere, just in really great shape. Alright, let's pan over the passenger seating area now. And I think after that we're ready to move on to the middle row and rear row of the vehicle. I attempt to get as much covered as I can, but sometimes I miss stuff. If you feel I missed something, or there's a question you have about any particular item I may have missed in the video, feel free to call me at 305-218-5462. My name is George. Alright, this vehicle is equipped, by the way, left rear door panel, same thing, beige with a wood trimming and a chrome door handle. This vehicle is equipped with a child lock protection. I'll show you how that goes. Stick your key in there, give it a half twist to the left, and what that does is that disables this inside door handle. That's in case you got little ones and you don't want them to be able to open the door from the inside. Once you engage that, the only handle it's going to open is the outer handle. To re-engage for adult passengers or bigger kids, give it a half a twist to the right, and this handle will start working again. Right, not only are your front seats heated, but as you can see here, both middle row buckets are also heated. Now the mid row passengers can control the rear AC, they can control the fan speed, where it flows, hot or cold. They can also control the stereo, on and off, seek forward, seek backwards, programming, which meaning going from by your preset stations, the source, which is going from AM to FM to XM to DVD mode. There's also jacks here for headphones. You can control the volume and the tuning. You also have video input here, so if you can power it through a cigarette lighter adapter, you can watch it right onto your roof-mounted DVD unit. This pops open into a cup holder. To gain access to the rear, like I said, the little ones usually just walk in between. Should you need to open it, there's a little switch here on the sides here that will make this seat tumble just like that other one over there. This is a 7-passenger vehicle, 2 in the front and 2 in the center, and a full bench in the rear for a total of 7. All right, in the top here, the middle row passengers have a set of AC vents as well as a set of map lights that are integrated onto the DVD player. The rear row passengers have their own set of AC vents and map lights. They also have I think cup holders on this side over here, and all the 3 passengers in the rear they have an over the shoulder belt. All right, let's go on to the cargo area. By the way, all the tail lights and headlights are in perfect shape. They're not damaged or scuffed in any way. They're nice and clear. These are the parking sensors I was telling you about. There are 2 on each side of the bumper. These are the ones that beep when you approach another vehicle or object. Class 3 heavy-duty towing package with the electric connection. They're ready to go for all your towing needs. You got a rear wiper, rear window defroster, the little orange line to defog your rear glass. To open the tailgate, you simply squeeze the handle. Just back off a little bit. The car has to be unlocked for that, otherwise anybody can get into your car. All right, this is a 50-50 bench row seat, and the seat has several actions, and they're independent from each other, so you can change the position of the seat one side and leave the other one the way it is, or you can change them both. If you pull up in this handle, the backrest will flip forward, and you can put stuff on top of it. Once you pull up on the handle, you can pull up on the second handle here, and the actual seat they can lift from the back to the front and tilt up and stay up right up to the back of the center row seats. If you want to remove the seat, pull up in this handle, the backrest will go forward, and then just pull up in this handle nice and hard here, and the seat will come out. And again, you can do one side and the other. So if let's say you had a large box to put over here, you need the seating capacity still over here, you can remove the seat and still use the seating capacity on this left side seat here, or vice versa. All right, let's close the tailgate. Let's move on to the passenger section. By the way, you got another cigarette lighter adapter in here that I forgot to show you, but there is a cigarette lighter adapter there for your chargers. All right. Right rear door panel, same way, beige with a wood trimming and a chrome door handle. I'm sure by now you noticed that the panels are in great shape without any scuffs, cuts, tears, burn holes. None of the speaker covers are damaged. All right, this is how you gain access to a third row. Nice and easy. Now to put this back down, you have to do it manually. It does not go down electrically. Push down here, lift up, and you're ready to go into passenger mode again. These seats here have anchors for your baby car seat. There are 2 on each side, so you can fasten down your baby car seat to either one of those middle row bucket seats. All right, we're about to conclude the video. Let's just check out this front door panel here. Same way, beige with the wood trimming and the chrome door handle. You do have also bottle holders here, or a can holder, and you have storage here on the sides here on both front seats, both front door panels, I should say, for like maps or correspondence or whatever. Like I said before, you got power seat, power reclining, and lumbar support, not only on the driver's seat but also on the passenger seat. All right, your main glove box is over here, and in here is your owner's manual with its casing and all the supplemental booklets that you need for the vehicle's operation. All right, before we conclude this video, I want to talk to you real quick about financing. If you require financing, let me tell you, we have excellent rates for good credit. We also have special financing for not such good credit. We even got some programs for really rough credits. If you're concerned about the financing, you live a long distance away, or you simply want us to get you pre-approved before you come over, just go to the website, vehiclemax.net. Right on the home page, you'll see a tab up at the top that says apply for credit. Click it, fill it out completely, click submit at the bottom of the page, and then give us a call so we can retrieve your application and get you pre-approved. That's going to do it for the video in this unit. I want to thank you for watching our video at vehiclemax.net.